Have you ever heard of a dish made from leftover food scavenged from the trash? Or encountered a tribe that spends nearly their entire day underwater? Behind the beauty of the Philippines are shocking truths that few outsiders know about. Before diving into the content, we'd like to ask, where are you from? And what do you feel about women in the Philippines? The Philippines being recognized as a powerhouse in international beauty pageants is no coincidence. Their beauty is extremely diverse but can generally be categorized into three common types: morena, chinita, and mestiza. Morena is the most common beauty type in the Philippines. They tend to be shorter in height, have brown skin, thick straight black hair, and facial features such as different nose shapes and eye types. This is what people often refer to as the true beauty of Filipinos. Chinita refers to Filipinos with East Asian features. They often have East Asian eyes, fair skin, although some may be slightly darker and varying heights. Lastly, mestiza beauty is highly popular and particularly prominent in the Philippine entertainment industry. Most mestizas are taller, have fair or lighter skin, high noses, and varying hair colors, though many naturally have brown hair. Filipino women often look younger than their actual age. Moreover, the Philippines is one of the most English-proficient countries in Asia, meaning communication is rarely a barrier, making cross-cultural relationships easier to build. Would you like us to share practical tips for connecting with Filipinas? If so, leave a comment with the number 8. And stay tuned, we'll explore one of the most shocking culinary practices in the Philippines. Pag Pag, named after the Tagalog word for shake-off or dust-off, is a form of recycled leftover food collected from restaurants, often fast food chains. Discarded pieces of fried chicken, ribs, or even bits of frozen vegetables are gathered by food vendors. These scraps are then carefully cleaned, recooked with spices, and sometimes mixed with fresh vegetables to enhance both taste and hygiene. At just 20 cents per serving, Pag Pag offers a filling meal for those who can't afford fresh food. The existence of Pag Pag highlights the stark economic reality that grips parts of the Philippines. In many low-income neighborhoods, families survive on just a few dollars a day. Buying fresh meat or vegetables can be a luxury, and papag vendors provide an alternative, albeit a controversial one. Naturally, the idea of eating recycled leftovers raises serious concerns. Health authorities have repeatedly warned that improperly cooked pag pag can pose risks of contamination, food poisoning, and illness. Despite this, the demand persists. Next, one of the world's most remarkable tribes, a people who spend their entire lives at sea, surviving without a country to call home. Curious? Scattered across the Philippines, Malaysia, and Indonesia, the Bajau. Entire families reside on houseboats called lepa-lepa, which serve as both shelter and transportation. Fishing is their primary livelihood, and they rely on simple, homemade tools to catch fish, gather sea cucumbers, and collect pearls. On rare occasions, they'll come ashore to trade their catches for rice, vegetables, or fuel. According to research published in the journal Cell, scientists discovered that the Bajau possess larger spleens than average humans. Studies have shown that some Bajau individuals can hold their breath for over 13 minutes and dive to depths of 130 feet without the use of scuba gear. From a young age, Bajau children are trained to dive with goggles, learning to read the currents and predict the movement of fish. Over time, they develop an almost instinctive understanding of the underwater world. But while their abilities are remarkable, life for the Bajau is far from easy. Increasingly, coastal developments and government restrictions are forcing Bajau families to abandon their nomadic lifestyle. Next, a Filipino dining tradition that brings families together in a way you won't believe. But first, don't forget to take 5 seconds to hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you never miss any of our new and most exciting content. In the heart of Filipino culture lies a dining experience that breaks all the usual rules. No forks, no knives, no chopsticks. Instead, meals are enjoyed with your bare hands. This traditional practice, known as Kamayan for Filipinos, this hands-on dining style is a cherished ritual, transforming everyday meals into vibrant social gatherings. Kamayan is a sensory experience, a feeling of connection, both to the food and the people you're sharing it with. Today, while most Filipinos eat with utensils in everyday life, Kamayan remains a cherished tradition reserved for special occasions, festivals, family reunions, and celebrations. It's a way of returning to cultural roots, a reminder that food is more than just nourishment. It's about belonging. Kamayan-style dining is no longer limited to Filipino homes. In major cities like Manila, Cebu, and even Los Angeles or New York, Filipino restaurants are reviving this tradition. Diners sit at long communal tables lined with banana leaves, diving in with their hands, no cutlery required. For tourists, it's a memorable way to experience authentic Filipino culture. Next, we'll explore why owning a car in the Philippines is far more challenging and expensive than you might expect. Stay tuned. While car ownership is a standard in many countries, in the Philippines it's a luxury that few can afford. Sky-high taxes and an economic reality that makes car ownership a major financial hurdle for the average person. On top of the base price, buyers must pay a combination of heavy taxes that drastically inflate the final cost. According to the Department of Finance, these taxes are designed to control the number of vehicles on the road and reduce Manila's notorious traffic congestion. However, for many Filipinos, it feels like a system that favors the wealthy while leaving ordinary families behind. Most working individuals earn between $300 to $500 per month. Saving enough to purchase a brand new car can feel almost impossible. Because of these challenges, the second-hand car market in the Philippines has flourished. For many families, buying a used vehicle is no longer a realistic path to personal. Some buyers opt for locally assembled cars to reduce import taxes. Others rely on small commuter motorcycles, which are cheaper and easier to maintain. Even so, used cars often come with their own risks, hidden mechanical issues, questionable mileage records, or dealers who overinflate prices due to high demand. Despite these concerns, the market for second-hand cars continues to thrive. For many, it's not just a matter of choice. It's the only viable alternative. Curious about what's next? We'll reveal how some expats in the Philippines living comfortably on less than $600 a month. Life in the Philippines can be as affordable or as luxurious as you want it to be. The Philippines offers remarkably affordable living options, especially outside major urban hubs. In budget-friendly areas like Dumaguete, Iloilo, or Davao, you can rent a one-bedroom apartment for as little as $180 to $300 per month. If you prefer to live in major cities like Manila, Cebu, or Makati, expect to pay between $400 and $550 per month for an apartment in a central area. Utilities such as electricity, water, and internet generally range from $60 to $100 per month. When it comes to dining, the Philippines excels at offering budget-conscious options. Local street food vendors sell hearty meals for as little as $2, often consisting of grilled meats, rice, and vegetables. In casual restaurants, expect to pay around $5 for a satisfying meal, while a dinner at a mid-range restaurant costs closer to $10 to $15. A high-end meal in Manila's districts might cost $20 to $30 per person. Transportation in the Philippines is famously inexpensive. Jeepneys offer the cheapest way to get around, with fares costing just 23 to 27 cents per ride. For those seeking more convenience, taxis start at 30 cents, with an additional 14 cents per kilometer. Ride-hailing apps like Grab are popular in cities, offering reliable service at relatively affordable rates. The Philippines offers incredible value while spending less than $1,000 a month. Would you consider relocating to the Philippines? If yes, type 1 in the comments. If no, type 0. We'd love to hear from you. If you've heard of beaches in the Philippines, you've likely heard of White Beach in Boracay. The water is crystal clear, shifting from pale turquoise near the shore to deeper shades of blue as it stretches out to sea. By day, tourists bask in the sun, swim in the warm shallows, or try their hand at activities like jet skiing, snorkeling, or parasailing. As evening falls, beachfront bars come to life with live music, flowing cocktails and bustling crowds. In stark contrast to Boracay's lively vibe lies the tranquil beauty of Nakpon Beach, located in El Nido, Palawan. Here, time seems to slow down. Locals lie in hammocks, reading books or quietly sipping fresh coconut water. Children chase the tide as small fishing boats dot the horizon. If you're craving adventure, Hidden Beach in El Nido offers an unforgettable experience. True to its name, Hidden Beach is concealed behind towering limestone cliffs, only accessible by kayak or swimming through a narrow opening in the rock. As you emerge through the passage, you're greeted by a secluded cove of pristine white sand, calm waters, and vibrant marine life. It's no surprise that Condé Nast Traveler once ranked this hidden gem among the most beautiful beaches in the world. But paradise doesn't end here. Next, we'll explore a city where ancient traditions collide with modern urban life. Manila, it's one of the most densely populated cities in the world, with over 42,000 people per square kilometer. The streets never seem to stop moving. Jeepneys weave, tricycles buzz past, squeezing into impossibly narrow spaces. Yet, just a few blocks away from this chaos, you'll find the towering skyscrapers, Manila's financial hubs. Sleek shopping malls like Greenbelt, Mall of Asia, and SM Mega Mall showcase luxury brands and international cuisine, while rooftop bars offer sweeping views of Manila's. In neighborhoods like Divisoria or Quiapo, as night falls, the city takes on a new life, where you'll find vibrant street bars, live music venues, and pubs buzzing. And if there's one thing that brings Manila's nightlife to life, it's karaoke in nearly every bar, restaurant, or even roadside stall. While Manila offers unforgettable energy, life here isn't without its challenges. Traffic congestion is infamous. Noise, pollution, and overcrowded streets are part of daily life. But for those willing to embrace the warmth of its people, the variety of its food, and the blend of cultures make this city unforgettable. Let's check out the entire archipelago. You won't believe what's waiting for you. The Philippines is an archipelagic country located in Southeast Asia, with 7,641 islands. The Philippines' location in the Pacific Ring of Fire, a volatile zone prone to earthquakes, volcanic eruptions, and powerful storms. The country is hit by an average of 20 typhoons each year. Yet the Philippines remains a land of staggering beauty. With the fifth longest coastline in the world, the country boasts waters, beaches, and tropical rainforests teeming with wildlife. With a population of over 117 million as of January 2025, the Philippines is home to the young population, with over 50% of its citizens under the age of 25. With over 175 ethnic groups spread across the islands, the nation is a patchwork of traditions, languages, and customs that reflect centuries of trade, colonization, and migration. The influence of Spanish colonization seen in the cathedrals, architecture, and Catholic traditions that shape Filipino life. Meanwhile, American influence is woven into the country's love for fast food, basketball, and widespread English proficiency. Despite these outside influences, many indigenous communities have retained their distinct identities. In remote mountain villages, tribes like the Ifugao still practice centuries-old rituals tied to rice cultivation, while the Taboli people of Mindanao are known for vibrant weaving traditions. Perhaps most fascinating is the linguistic landscape. While Filipino and English are the country's official languages, there are 187 languages and dialects spoken throughout the Philippines. In parts of the northern province of Kalinga, certain tribes even communicate through whistling languages, a rare tradition that allows messages to carry across mountains and valleys. If you've spent any time in the Philippines, you've seen them. Vibrant, chrome-covered jeepneys. Each one is splashed with colorful designs inspired by religious symbols, pop culture icons, or family tributes. Jeepneys emerged after World War II when the United States military left behind thousands of surplus Willys Jeeps. Over time, these improvised transports became a staple of everyday life. Today, over 50,000 jeepneys operate in Metro Manila alone, and they remain the primary mode of transport for millions of Filipinos nationwide. If jeepneys are Manila's kings of the road, then in rural areas and mountainous provinces, the hobble-hobble reigns supreme. For those living in remote areas with narrow dirt roads or steep mountain trails, the hobble-hobble is a vital, albeit daring, form of transportation. Despite their charm, both jeepneys and hobble-hobble come with challenges. Jeepneys contribute significantly to Manila's traffic congestion, while outdated models are known to emit heavy smoke, contributing to air pollution. Meanwhile, the hobble-hobble's overloaded design often raises safety concerns. In recent years, the Philippine government has introduced the Jeepney Modernization Program, aiming to phase out older jeepneys and replace them with environmentally friendly, air-conditioned models. Next, we'll uncover the Philippines' most popular tourist destinations, from chocolate-colored hills to breathtaking underground rivers. Stay tuned. Would you dare to swim alongside one of the largest fish species in the world? In the coastal town of Oslab on the island of Cebu, you can experience this rare thrill. Here, whale sharks, known locally as butanding, glide gracefully beneath the surface. These gentle giants feed exclusively on plankton and tiny marine organisms, making them completely safe to swim with. If you're drawn to landscapes that defy logic, Bohol's chocolate hills are sure to leave you amazed. Over 1,268 symmetrical round hills stretching as far as the eye can see. During the dry season, these hills turn brown, creating the illusion of thousands of chocolate mounds scattered across the land. Hidden beneath towering limestone cliffs in Palawan lies one of the most extraordinary natural wonders in the world, the Puerto Princesa Underground River, a UNESCO World Heritage Site and one of the new 7 wonders of nature. This 8-kilometer subterranean river winds through dark caverns lined with massive stalactites and stalagmites. As you drift quietly through the cave in a small boat, the dim glow of your guide's flashlight reveals rock formations that resemble cathedrals, mythical creatures, and even human faces. Carved into the mountains over 2,000 years ago by the Ifugao people, the Banawe rice terraces are a living testament to the ingenuity of ancient Filipino civilization. Often called the 8th wonder of the world, these terraces cascade down the mountainsides like giant green staircases. Tucked away in the Ilocos region of northern Luzon, Vigan offers a rare glimpse into the past. As one of the best-preserved Spanish colonial cities in Asia, Vigan feels like a portal back to the 16th century. Cobblestone streets wind between centuries-old mansions adorned with wooden shutters and clay-tiled roofs. Horse-drawn carriages known as kalisa clatter down the roads, adding to the town's nostalgic charm. Karaoke in the Philippines is a unifying tradition that brings people together across all walks of life. From humble roadside stalls to upscale lounges, karaoke machines are everywhere. In local neighborhoods, it's common to find families setting up karaoke machines right outside their homes, turning their front yard into an impromptu concert. Birthday parties, weddings, and even simple gatherings are incomplete without someone grabbing the mic and singing their heart out. What makes karaoke in the Philippines so unique is its incredible inclusivity. At Filipino karaoke parties, strangers can become friends in an instant. No one judges, in fact, enthusiasm often earns louder applause than vocal talent. A shy voice trembling through a love ballad can win over the crowd just as easily as a powerful performance. In the Philippines, festivals are more than just celebrations. They are a vibrant expression of culture, history, and faith. Each year, the streets explode with color, drum beats pulse through the air, and entire communities unite to honor their traditions. The Philippines has the longest Christmas season globally, starting in September and ending in January. This festive period includes traditional masses and family gatherings. Among the country's most unforgettable celebrations are the Ati-Atihan Festival and the Sinulog Festival. The Ati-Atihan Festival is one of the oldest and most colorful festivals in the Philippines. Its roots trace back to the 13th century when Malay settlers peacefully coexisted with the Ati, the indigenous people of Panay Island. Today, the festival pays tribute to this heritage while honoring Santo Niño, a deeply symbolic figure in Filipino Catholicism. While the Ati-Atihan is spontaneous, the Sinulog Festival in Cebu City is grand, organized, and dazzling in its scale. Held every year on the third Sunday of January, Sinulog is a massive 9-day celebration that honors the conversion of the Filipino people to Christianity. The festival's heart lies in its tribute to the Santo Niño, blending traditional indigenous rituals with Catholic devotion. The highlight is the Sinulog Grand Parade, where participants dressed in elaborate costumes march through the streets performing the Sinulog dance, a rhythmic two-step movement symbolizing the flow of water. Both the Ati-Atihan and Sinulog festivals reveal something profound about Filipino culture, the ability to celebrate joyfully even in the face of hardship. These festivals are more than just performances. They are expressions of hope, gratitude, and community. If there's one thing that defines Filipino culture as much as its warm hospitality, it's the country's rich and diverse cuisine. Imagine tender slices of pork, glistening with a rich caramelized glaze. That's tocino, one of the Philippines' most beloved breakfast staples. One of the best places to experience tocino is at Mila's Tapsilagan in San Andres Street, Angeles, Pampanga. Known for perfecting the balance of sweetness and savoriness, Mila's serves tocino alongside fried rice, eggs, and a vinegar-dipping sauce that cuts through the rich glaze. For something rich in flavor yet refreshingly light, nothing beats a steaming bowl of sinigang. This iconic Filipino soup is known for its tangy, almost citrus-like taste, thanks to its signature ingredient, tamarind. The sourness is balanced with tender pork, fish, or shrimp, simmered alongside fresh vegetables like kangkong, water spinach, radish, and eggplant. No Filipino feast is complete without the irresistible crackle of sizzling sayug, a dish that's as flavorful as it is iconic. Originating from Pampanga, often called the culinary capital of the Philippines, sisig was born out of resourcefulness. The dish was traditionally made from pork parts and sautéed with onions, chili, and calamansi. If there's one dish that symbolizes Filipino cuisine, it's adobo. This slow-cooked masterpiece blends soy sauce, vinegar, garlic, and bay leaves to create a rich, tangy sauce that coats tender cuts of pork or chicken. Each bite offers a perfect balance of savory, sour, and slightly sweet flavors. At bustling night markets or sidewalk stalls, you'll find locals gathering around vendors grilling skewers. Filipino street food offers a blend of bold flavors and textures, from crunchy to creamy, salty to sweet. If you've ever visited the Philippines, you've likely experienced something that leaves a lasting impression: the warmth and kindness of the Filipino people. Filipinos are often described as some of the friendliest people in the world. What's truly remarkable about Filipinos is their ability to remain calm and composed, even in stressful situations. Loud confrontations are uncommon, and when disputes do arise, they are usually resolved through quiet conversation rather than shouting. This calm demeanor is rooted in the Filipino value of tiis, which emphasizes endurance, humility, and emotional control. Many Filipinos believe that keeping your temper in check is a sign of strength, a belief that has helped them maintain resilience through challenging times. In Filipino culture, expressing gratitude is deeply valued, but gratitude goes both ways. Filipinos are generous by nature, often giving freely without expecting anything in return. Even those with modest incomes will go out of their way to help strangers, believing that kindness is its own reward. In small rural villages, it's common for locals to offer visitors fresh fruits from their garden or invite them in for coffee. For Filipinos, hospitality isn't about showing off wealth. It's about making others feel valued and cared for. If you enjoyed today's video, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Your support truly means the world to us. Click on the video that's appearing on your screen right now. You're sure to enjoy this next piece of content. Let us know in the comments which country you'd like us to feature next. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. We are so glad you are with us today. Please leave a comment, like the video to support us, and subscribe for more videos. See you soon.